When it comes to food, Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, offers a refreshingly relatable perspective despite her royal status. While it's easy to imagine elaborate banquets and luxurious spreads as part of her daily life, the reality is far more grounded. Kate's approach to meals combines simplicity, health-conscious choices, and a focus on family bonding. Her dining habits, alongside Prince William's and their children's, paint a picture of balance, embracing traditions, exploring international flavors, and indulging in the occasional sweet treat. For Kate, food is more than just sustenance. It's a connection to her family, a way to care for herself, and a source of comfort, especially during challenging times. Mornings in the Cambridge household start quietly and without grandeur. Kate prefers to keep her breakfasts simple but purposeful, opting for foods that give her the energy she needs to face the day. A bowl of porridge is often her go-to choice, warm, filling, and a source of slow-release energy. On mornings when she wants a little extra boost, she turns to her now-famous green smoothie. This concoction, while not known for its flavor, is packed with nutrition. A mix of spirulina, kale, spinach, matcha, and blueberries makes it the ultimate energy drink, and Kate swears by its ability to keep her skin glowing and her body energized. For her, beauty and wellness are worth the sacrifice of flavor. Meanwhile, her children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, prefer a more typical start to their day. Cereal topped with slices of fresh apples is a breakfast staple in their household. Charlotte, often described as her mother's mini-me, has inherited Kate's adventurous palate and sometimes steals a sip of her green smoothie, though her expression often gives away the tartness of the drink. While mornings may begin with nutritious choices, Kate understands the importance of balance. Between meals, she gravitates toward healthy snacks like goji berries, olives, or fresh fruits. Her love for olives, in particular, has already rubbed off on Charlotte, who can snack on them happily during family outings. William once joked that they would need to start buying olives in bulk after a bag disappeared almost instantly during a family picnic. These small details offer glimpses into the simplicity of their life behind closed doors. Moments where Kate and her children bond over food, free from the formalities of public life. Lunchtimes are often light but filled with flavor. Kate's love for salads is well known, and one of her favorites is a watermelon salad. While she has never shared her exact recipe, it's easy to imagine a mix of crisp cucumbers, creamy avocado, juicy watermelon chunks, and tangy feta cheese. On days when she feels like experimenting, ceviche, a tangy Peruvian dish made with citrus-marinated raw fish, is her go-to. She has also embraced sushi, a favorite she shares with Prince William. During a visit to Japan House in London, William admitted to a chef that both he and Kate enjoy sashimi, even hinting that they might sneak back for a quiet lunch. Their love for international flavors reflects their openness to exploring diverse cuisines, a trait they have passed down to their children. Family dinners are where Kate's role as a devoted mother truly shines. For her, mealtime is about more than just food. It's about creating memories and teaching her children the importance of togetherness. George, Charlotte, and Louis often help in the kitchen, whether it's sprinkling cheese on homemade pizza, stirring pasta sauce, or kneading dough. Spaghetti carbonara has become a family favorite, with George insisting on carefully measuring out Parmesan cheese to achieve just the right amount. Charlotte, on the other hand, enjoys spicier foods, something Kate attributes to her own pregnancy cravings. Despite their differing tastes, one dish brings the entire family together: roast chicken. Kate's version of this classic meal, passed down from a former royal chef, is simple but comforting. The smell of roast chicken wafting through the house signals a rare, peaceful evening free from royal obligations. For Kate, these moments are priceless, times when she can focus on her family and enjoy the simple pleasure of sharing a meal. Indulgences are not off the table in the Cambridge household. Sticky toffee pudding, a dessert Kate associates with her childhood, remains a family favorite. It's a treat they often enjoy on special occasions, a nod to the importance of tradition in their home. Kate has also been known to enjoy popcorn during family movie nights, a habit the public first witnessed when she and William were spotted sharing a box courtside at a Brooklyn Nets game. That moment, so charming in its simplicity, reminded people that despite their royal titles, Kate and William are a couple who appreciate the small, everyday joys of life. Food, for Kate, is about balance, enjoying nutritious meals while leaving room for the occasional indulgence. Even when traveling, Kate's approach to food remains consistent. Royal tours, with their packed schedules and public appearances, bring unique challenges. Maintaining energy and a glowing appearance becomes essential, and Kate's food choices are as deliberate as they are practical. Breakfast often mirrors her routine at home, a bowl of porridge or her green smoothie providing the fuel she needs for long days. Lunches are light, focusing on fresh salads or vegetarian options that are both nourishing and easy to digest. On their tour of India, for example, Kate and William opted for vegetarian meals, including lentil curries and spiced kebabs prepared by a local chef. Kate's openness to plant-based dishes reflects her commitment to a healthy lifestyle, though she doesn't follow any strict dietary restrictions. Snacks, too, remain health-focused. Goji berries, raw fruits, and vegetables are her go-to choices, helping her avoid the temptation of less nutritious options. Dinners during royal tours offer a chance for indulgence, as Kate embraces local cuisines and flavors. While royal protocol discourages the consumption of seafood to avoid food poisoning, Kate and William are not always sticklers for the rules. On quieter evenings, Kate enjoys dishes that remind her of home, including roast chicken and pasta. These familiar meals provide comfort amidst the whirlwind of travel and public engagements. It's in these moments that Kate's ability to balance her royal duties with her personal preferences becomes most evident. However, Kate's relationship with food took on a deeper meaning following her recent cancer diagnosis. The announcement came as a shock to the world, and her diet became an essential part of her healing process. Food was no longer just about staying energized. It was about recovery, nourishment, and resilience. Kate's approach to her meals shifted to focus on ingredients that would support her body during preventive chemotherapy. Breakfast remained a cornerstone of her routine, with her green smoothie and a bowl of oatmeal becoming staples. These simple yet nutrient-packed choices provided the strength she needed to face the challenges ahead. On days when she didn't feel up to preparing breakfast, George and Charlotte eagerly stepped in, helping sprinkle blueberries on her porridge, or taste-testing her smoothie, with exaggerated reactions that always made her smile. Lunches became opportunities to fill her body with antioxidants and vitamins. Lentil curries, vegetable kebabs, and her favorite watermelon salad became regular features on the menu. The salad, with its refreshing mix of watermelon, avocado, cucumber, and feta, was not only nourishing but also comforting, a dish that connected Kate to simpler, happier times. Dinner, though often dictated by her energy levels, remained focused on family traditions. Roast chicken, homemade pasta, and mild curries were staples, with the children actively participating in the cooking process. George would measure flour for pasta dough, Charlotte would stir sauces, and Louis, ever the supervisor, would watch with flour-dusted cheeks. These moments in the kitchen became a source of joy for Kate, a way to bond with her children while finding solace in familiar routines. Baking, which had always been a passion for Kate, took on new significance during her recovery. Despite the challenges of treatment, she insisted on continuing her tradition of baking elaborate birthday cakes for her children. These moments were more than just about the cakes. They were about creating memories, bringing happiness to her family, and holding on to the simple joys of life. William, ever the supportive husband, also stepped up in the kitchen. While his skills were more modest compared to Kate's, his efforts, whether it was scrambled eggs for breakfast or toast with avocado, meant everything to her. It was these small gestures of love and support that helped Kate stay strong. Snacks became an important part of Kate's routine as she navigated treatment. True to her habits, she leaned on fresh fruits, vegetables, and her beloved goji berries for nourishment. Papaya, with its natural sweetness and health benefits, became another favorite. Even during her quieter moments, Kate maintained her sense of normalcy. She and William often ended their days with a gin and tonic, a comforting ritual they shared once the children were asleep. These evenings, though simple, were a source of strength for Kate, a reminder that she was not alone in her journey. Kate's decision to step back from royal duties to focus on her recovery was a difficult one, but it was made with her family's best interests in mind. For her, the priority was clear. She needed to heal, not just for herself, but for the people who depended on her. In the end, food in the Cambridge household is about more than just eating. It's about balance, tradition, and finding joy in life's smallest moments. Whether Kate is preparing a nutritious smoothie, baking birthday cakes with her children, or sharing a quiet meal with William, her relationship with food reflects her values as a mother, wife, and individual. Even in the face of challenges, Kate Middleton's approach to meals remains a testament to her resilience, her love for her family, and her ability to find strength in simplicity. And that's a wrap. Kate Middleton's dining habits give us a glimpse into her life as both a royal and a devoted mother, blending health-conscious choices with family traditions.
Can't mimic voices for love or money. I'm completely hopeless at it. I was the only one, so I think she carved her own role.
Queen Camilla's rise to prominence as King Charles III's wife has been one of the most talked-about transformations in modern royal history. Before her marriage to Charles in 2005, Camilla was married to Andrew Parker Bowles, a former member of the British military. Together, they had 2 children, Tom Parker Bowles and Laura Lopes. While Tom often draws attention for his culinary career and occasional public appearances, Laura has remained far more private, choosing to stay out of the royal spotlight as much as possible. However, recent revelations by Laura have shocked royal observers and the public alike, as she spoke candidly about her mother's controversial journey to the throne and the impact it had on her personal and professional life. Her story sheds light on the unique struggles she faced as someone pulled into the royal fold without choice, offering an intimate perspective rarely shared by those adjacent to the monarchy. Laura Lopes was born on January 1, 1978, into a world of British upper-class privilege, but far removed from royal traditions. As the daughter of Camilla and Andrew Parker Bowles, Laura grew up in an environment of wealth and status, attending Haywood Preparatory School and later pursuing a degree in the history of art at Oxford Brookes University. During her formative years, Laura lived a relatively normal, albeit privileged life with her brother Tom. However, even during her childhood, the whispers and rumors surrounding her mother's relationship with Charles began to seep into her reality. The media's relentless coverage of Camilla as the other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage created an unwanted shadow over Laura's life. Friends, teachers, and even strangers would make assumptions about her based solely on her mother's public image. For a young girl trying to understand the complexities of relationships and trust, these experiences forced her to mature quickly. Laura has described her formative years as turbulent, marked by a deep tension between her mother's devotion to family and the public perception of her as a villain. The divorce of her parents in 1995, fueled by years of rumors about Camilla's affair with Charles, was another difficult chapter for Laura. Though shielded from the media as much as possible, she couldn't escape the indirect effects of the public scrutiny that engulfed her family. Yet through it all, Laura maintained a strong bond with her mother. She admired Camilla's ability to remain composed and resilient, even when she was one of the most criticized figures in the British press. When Camilla married Charles in 2005, Laura's life changed dramatically. Unlike Prince William and Prince Harry, who were born into royalty and grew up under the spotlight, Laura was thrust into the royal world as an adult. This abrupt transition was far from easy. While her mother embraced her new role as Duchess of Cornwall, Laura found herself struggling to reconcile her private life with the expectations of her new royal connections. Attending public events with her mother and stepfather brought an overwhelming amount of attention she never sought. She often felt out of place, especially during high-profile events where royal protocols clashed with her desire to remain in the background. One of the most fascinating aspects of Laura's story is her relationship with her stepbrothers, Prince William and Prince Harry. Their interactions have been described as polite, but distant. It is no secret that William and Harry have struggled with their father's relationship with Camilla. Both princes have spoken openly about the pain caused by their parents' divorce and Charles's affair, which undoubtedly created a natural barrier between them and Laura. According to reports, heated arguments occasionally broke out between Laura and William in the early years after Camilla and Charles's marriage. William, feeling protective of his late mother, Princess Diana, would sometimes criticize Camilla, blaming her for his mother's unhappiness. Laura, fiercely loyal to her own mother, would push back, arguing that Charles's actions had caused just as much difficulty for her family. These disagreements highlight how both William and Laura coped with the emotional fallout of their parents' past, but from very different perspectives. Despite these tensions, Laura has largely avoided engaging in any public disputes. Unlike Harry, who has been vocal about his grievances with the royal family, Laura has chosen to stay silent, focusing on her own life and career. However, the release of Harry's memoir, Spare, reignited old wounds. In the book, Harry described Queen Camilla as a dangerous figure who prioritized her public image over the well-being of others. While Laura did not directly respond to Harry's claims, reports suggest she was deeply hurt by the accusations. The fallout from the memoir has added another layer of complexity to Laura's relationship with her stepbrothers, making an already fragile dynamic even more strained. Professionally, Laura has built an impressive career as an art gallerist, establishing her independence from the royal family. She worked at prestigious institutions, including the Peggy Guggenheim Collection in Venice, and later co-founded 11 Gallery in London, which focuses on promoting emerging artists. Her work in the art world has allowed her to carve out her own identity, separate from her royal connections. Friends describe Laura as independent, grounded, and uninterested in the trappings of royalty. Even after her mother became queen consort, Laura continued to prioritize her career and family, avoiding the spotlight whenever possible. In her personal life, Laura has also sought stability and privacy. She married Harry Lopes, a former model and chartered accountant, in 2006. Their wedding, held at St. Cyriac's Church in Wiltshire, was attended by members of both the Parker Bowles and royal families. Laura's choice of Anna Valentine to design her wedding dress, a nod to the same designer who created Camilla's bridal gown for her marriage to Charles, highlighted her quiet connection to her mother. Together, Laura and Harry have 3 children, Eliza, and twin boys Gus and Lewis. Laura has been fiercely protective of her children, determined to give them as normal an upbringing as possible. While Eliza briefly entered the public eye as a bridesmaid at Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding in 2011, Laura has largely kept her family away from royal events. Her focus has been on creating a grounded and private life for her children, free from the pressures of their royal connections. Despite her efforts to remain private, Laura's ties to the royal family inevitably draw her into the public eye from time to time. She has attended significant events, including the coronation of King Charles III and Queen Camilla in 2023, where her twin sons served as pages of honor. The boys' participation was a poignant moment, symbolizing the blending of Camilla's old and new family. Yet, even on such occasions, Laura's discomfort with public attention is apparent. Insiders note that while she fulfills her duties gracefully, she often remains on the periphery, avoiding unnecessary interactions with key royal figures. Laura's relationship with her mother is one of the most compelling aspects of her story. While she deeply admires Camilla's resilience and ability to overcome public criticism, Laura has also acknowledged the challenges their family faced as a result of Camilla's role in Charles's life. Camilla's decision to fully embrace her royal duties created a sense of distance between mother and daughter, depriving them of the simpler, more private moments they once shared. Yet, through it all, their bond remains strong. Laura has been described as one of Camilla's closest confidants, a voice of reason and support during difficult times. Royal insiders even claim that Laura is the only person Camilla truly fears, highlighting the depth of their relationship and the mutual respect they share. The media's relentless focus on Laura has been a source of frustration for her. Every significant event in her life, from her marriage to the births of her children, has been closely scrutinized by the British press. Laura has expressed frustration that her achievements are often overshadowed by her mother's history and the controversies surrounding the royal family. She has worked tirelessly to build a life defined by her own merits, but her connection to Queen Camilla and King Charles III continues to complicate her efforts to remain private. Adding to her challenges, Laura's professional ventures have not always been smooth. Her fashion boutique, Mojo & McCoy, which she co-founded with friends, recently closed after facing difficulties in the retail industry. The boutique, located in Hungerford, was initially seen as a promising business, stocking high-end brands and catering to the affluent local community. However, despite Laura's best efforts, the store struggled to stay afloat. Reports suggest that Laura may seek advice from King Charles before embarking on a new business venture, as she has been impressed by his ability to navigate tough situations. This acknowledgement of Charles's guidance highlights the evolving dynamic between Laura and her stepfather, as well as her willingness to lean on him for support when needed. Laura's future remains a subject of speculation. While rumors occasionally surface about the possibility of her and her brother Tom receiving royal titles, both have firmly denied such claims. Laura has made it clear that she has no interest in becoming a public figure or taking on formal royal duties. Instead, she continues to focus on her family, her art career, and her desire to lead a life that is as normal and private as possible. Yet, as the daughter of Queen Camilla, Laura's attempts to separate herself from the royal family may never fully succeed. Her presence at key events and her role as a supportive daughter and mother ensure that she will always remain connected to the monarchy in some way. Prince William's recent visit to a humble fish and chip shop in Scotland turned into something far more meaningful than anyone could have anticipated. Accompanied by his wife, Kate Middleton, the Duke of Cambridge chose to revisit Anstruther Fish Bar, a place steeped in personal nostalgia for the couple. It was a spontaneous outing, a heartwarming trip down memory lane that felt more like two old friends reconnecting with their past than a carefully orchestrated royal engagement. For the locals who witnessed it, and for William and Kate themselves, this quiet visit became a symbol of simplicity, connection, and the enduring power of small, shared moments. Years ago, when Prince William and Kate Middleton were just university students at St. Andrews, Anstruther Fish Bar had been a favorite spot for the couple. Like any young people finding their way, they would escape the pressures of coursework and early adulthood to share meals, laughter, and conversations in this quaint little seaside town. At that time, no one could have predicted how their lives would evolve, and the modest fish and chip shop became a part of their story. One of those small, unassuming places where some of life's happiest memories are made. Their return nearly 2 decades later felt like a quiet celebration of those days, a chance to relive a chapter of their lives that was untouched by the weight of their titles and responsibilities. It was a sunny afternoon when the Duke and Duchess arrived at the fish bar, blending into the local crowd with an ease that surprised everyone. They were not there as royals on official duty, but as two people reconnecting with a place they had loved in their youth. Dressed casually and radiating warmth, they placed their orders with the same excitement you'd expect from any couple revisiting a cherished memory. William couldn't hide his delight as he ordered classic fish and chips, along with a treat of ice cream and cookies and mint chocolate chip, flavors that seemed to reflect both nostalgia and a youthful indulgence. Kate, with her trademark elegance, chose a gluten-free cone featuring Scottish tablet flavor, a nod to the local traditions and her refined yet approachable tastes. The couple didn't rush through their visit. Instead, they embraced the moment, sitting on a bench by the dock, casually sharing their meal under a simple umbrella. It was a scene so charming, so genuine, that even the most skeptical onlookers couldn't help but be captivated. There were no formalities or grand gestures, no carefully scripted interactions, just two people enjoying the simplicity of a meal together. It was as if time had stood still, taking them back to those carefree days of university life when their connection had quietly begun to blossom. For Allison and Robert Smith, the owners of Anstruther Fish Bar, seeing William and Kate walk through the door was an unexpected and heartwarming surprise. They remembered the couple fondly from years past, when they were simply William and Kate, two young students who shared an easygoing charm. The couple's return brought a wave of nostalgia not just for themselves, but also for the locals who had watched them grow into the global figures they are today. William, ever the conversationalist, took time to chat with the staff and reminisce about how the fish and chips tasted just as good, if not better, than he remembered. Kate's gentle smile and heartfelt words about revisiting the place made it clear just how much the visit meant to them both. For those lucky enough to witness the moment, the impact was profound. Seeing William and Kate in such a relaxed, natural state was a reminder that at their core, they are not just public figures, but people who cherish the same simple joys as the rest of us. Their visit was a quiet testament to the power of connection, to places, to people, and to memories that shape who we are. For William and Kate, Anstruther Fish Bar was more than just a restaurant. It was a touchstone of their past, a place that had seen them at the very beginning of their journey together. It's easy to forget that before they became the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, William and Kate were just two young adults navigating university life at St. Andrews. William, seeking a sense of normalcy after years of growing up in the public eye, found solace in the relative anonymity of university. St. Andrews offered him a space where he could be himself, away from the expectations and pressures that came with being the future king. Kate, on the other hand, brought a quiet confidence and determination to her time at university. She was hardworking, grounded, and graceful, qualities that would later come to define her public role. Their relationship didn't begin with fanfare. In fact, it grew slowly, built on a foundation of friendship and mutual respect. They attended lectures together, studied late into the night, and shared moments of joy and laughter with their close group of friends. Those who knew them at the time often remarked on the ease of their connection. William, who could be reserved and guarded, seemed to come alive around Kate. Her calm presence and genuine warmth created a space where he could relax and simply be himself. In return, William offered Kate steadfast support and quiet admiration, qualities that would remain at the heart of their relationship. It was in the small, ordinary moments of university life that their bond truly deepened. Whether they were walking along the cobblestone streets of St. Andrews, cheering each other on at sporting events, or sharing meals at places like Anstruther Fish Bar, their connection grew stronger with each passing day. For William, who had already faced significant loss and public scrutiny in his young life, Kate became a source of stability and strength. For Kate, William was a steady and reassuring presence, someone who celebrated her individuality and saw her for who she truly was. Returning to Anstruther Fish Bar all these years later wasn't just about indulging in a favorite meal. It was about honoring the place that had quietly witnessed the early days of their relationship. It was a chance to reflect on how far they had come, not just as individuals, but as partners who had navigated the complexities of public life together. For William and Kate, the visit was a moment of gratitude, a reminder of the simple joys that had brought them together in the first place. Nature and Kate's thoughtful words reminded those around them that beneath the titles and responsibilities, they are two people who value connection, tradition, and the memories that shape us all. In the years since their time at St. Andrews, William and Kate's lives have changed in extraordinary ways. Their engagement in 2010, marked by William's heartfelt proposal during a trip to Kenya, was a significant turning point in their journey. The sapphire engagement ring, once worn by Princess Diana, symbolized both continuity and a deep sense of family. Their wedding in 2011, watched by millions around the world, was a celebration of their love and commitment. Yet, despite the grandeur of the occasion, the essence of their relationship remained the same, rooted in shared experiences, mutual respect, and a quiet understanding of one another. Over the years, William and Kate have embraced their roles as senior royals with grace and dedication. They have become known not just for their public duties, but also for their unwavering commitment to causes they care deeply about. From mental health awareness to environmental conservation, their work reflects their desire to make a meaningful difference in the world. At the same time, they have prioritized their family, creating a strong and loving foundation for their children. Through it all, their connection to places like Anstruther Fish Bar serves as a reminder of the simplicity and joy that lies at the heart of their relationship. Their visit was a celebration of the past, but also a reflection of the present, a moment to pause, to reconnect, and to appreciate how far they have come. It was a powerful reminder that even in a life filled with extraordinary responsibilities, it is the ordinary moments that often mean the most. As the couple bid farewell to Anstruther Fish Bar that afternoon, their gratitude was evident. They took the time to thank the staff, share laughs with the locals, and leave behind memories that will no doubt be cherished by everyone who witnessed them. The simplicity of the scene, the sight of two people enjoying fish and chips by the dock, was its most profound aspect. It was a rare glimpse into the lives of two individuals who, despite their public roles, continue to find joy and meaning in the same everyday experiences that bring us all together. For William and Kate, The visit to Anstruther Fish Bar was a chance to revisit the place that had been a small but significant part of their story. It was a reminder of where they started, how much they had grown, and the enduring power of the bond they share. For the people of Anstruther, it was an unforgettable moment that brought warmth and joy to their community. And for the rest of us, it was a story that spoke to something universal: the beauty of connection, the value of shared memories, and the joy of revisiting the past to find meaning in the present. In a world where royalty often feels distant and untouchable, William and Kate's visit to this small fish and chip shop was a reminder of their humanity. It was a moment of authenticity, a celebration of life's simplest pleasures, and a tribute to the places and people who shape our journeys. Whether you're a prince, a duchess, or just someone reminiscing about the past, there's something profoundly comforting in revisiting the spaces that hold our memories. For William and Kate, Anstruther Fish Bar was more than just a restaurant. It was a touchstone, a symbol of where their story began, and a reminder of all that they have shared along the way. The visit left everyone with a sense of warmth and joy, a story that transcended titles and traditions to touch the hearts of all who heard it. It was proof that even in a life as extraordinary as theirs, it is often the simplest moments that mean the most. For William and Kate, their quiet return to this beloved place was more than just a trip down memory lane. It was a celebration of love, connection, and the enduring power of shared history. And for all of us, it was a gentle reminder to cherish the places and people that make us who we are.